Problem number 1 of required working capital. While preparing a project report on behalf of a client, we have to collect the following facts. Estimate the net working capital required for the project. Add 10% of your computed figure to allow contingency. Particular and amount per unit is given like this. Raw material is rupees 80, direct labor is 30, overhead excluding depreciation of rupees 10 per unit 60. Means already it is excluding depreciation 10 rupees made, minus already you don't do any calculation, but it is given included of rupees 10. 60 minus 10 you have to do 50. So now it is, you don't do anything. So it is 80 is raw material, that is a labor, overhead is 60, total cost of production is 170. The additional information is given. Selling price is 200 per unit, level of activity 1,04,000 units per production per annum, raw material in stock average 4 weeks, work in progress assume 50% completion stage in respect of conversion of cost and 100% completion in the respect of material, average 2 weeks, finished goods in stock average 4 weeks, credit allowed by supplier average 4 weeks, credit allowed to debtors average 8 weeks, lag in payment of wages average 1.5 weeks, cash at bank expected to be rupees 25,000. You may assume the production is carried out and eventually throughout the year 52 weeks and the wages overhead accurately similarly and all the sales are on credit basis only. Now we are going for the solution of this estimation of working capital. So that is current asset. We are taking first is a cash at bank, which is given in the problem. Cash at bank 25,000. We are considering 25,000. The next two, stock of raw material, that is we are considering 1,04,000 units into 80 rupees into 4 divided by 52 weeks. So that is activity is there 1,04,000 units. The raw material price is 80, then raw material in stock average 4 weeks. That we have taken calculation clearly. 1,04,000 into 80 into 4 divided by 52. So that answer is 6,40,000. Now come to work in progress. We made 3 part: raw material, direct labor, overhead. When we have to make raw material, direct labor and overhead means, one, it is given in the problem is like this: 50% completion of conversion of cost and 100% of material. He has not given anything. You can take directly, like how the finished goods is taken, direct cost 1,04,000 into 170, like that. You all three value you have to consider at 1 itself. So that is, now he has given 50 and 100%. That's why we are considering raw material is 1,04,000 in it. Raw material cost is 80 into 2 weeks. 2 weeks is given in the problem. Work in progress is 2 weeks. So that 2 weeks we have considered here. So the amount is 3,20,000. This is into 100%. Then direct labor is 1,04,000 into 30. The labor cost is 30, overhead cost is 60. Then direct labor is 1,04,000 into 30 into 2 divided by 52 weeks into 0.5. 0.50 means conversion of 50%. He said it is 100% said. 100 divided by 100 it will become 1. So that's why we have not considered anything into raw material. But direct labor 1,04,000 units into 30 into 2 divided by 52 into 0.5. 50 divided by 100 it will become 0.5. So that is 60,000. Next, overhead 1,04,000 units into 60 rupees into 2 divided by 52 weeks into 0.50. 50 divided by 100 it will become 0.50. That is 1,20,000. 1,20,000, 60, 3,20,000, it will become 5,00,000 of work in process. Then finished goods. Finished goods, it is not bifurcated 100% and 50%. He has given directly finished goods is finished goods in stock average 4 weeks. So finished goods 1,04,000. Total cost we have considered 80 plus 30 plus 60, 170 into 4 divided by 52. It is 13,60,000. Then debtors 1,04,000 units. So which is given in debtors. Credit allowed to debtors average 8 weeks. So that is 1,04,000 into 170 into 8 divided by 52. So the cost is 27,20,000. So 27,20,000, 13,60,000, 5,00,000, 6,40,000 and 25,000. It will total current asset will become 52,45,000. Now we are going to calculate current liabilities. That is, the first one is creditors. That is credit allowed by suppliers. Credits allowed by suppliers average 4 weeks. That is creditors 1,04,000 into 80. So creditors is only related to raw material. That's why we are considering raw material cost 80. 1,04,000 into 80 into 4 divided by 52. It is 6,40,000. Lag in payment wages. He said lag in payment of wages. Wages only he said, not overhead, only wages you have to consider here. Wages cost, lag in payment wages, average 1.5 weeks. Lag in payment 1,04,000, wages cost is 30 into 1.5 divided by 52, that is 90,000. 90 and 6,40, it is 7,30,000. So that is current liability, 7,30,000. Working capital is equal to CA minus CL, current assets minus current liabilities, that is 52,45,000 this total minus 7,30,000 this total. The working capital will be 45,15,000. Add 10% contingency which we calculated the working capital, 45,15,000 of 10%, it will become 4,51,500 plus 45,15,000, it will become 49,66,500. That is net working capital. So you want to calculate profit, that is 200 minus 170, it is 30 rupees is profit. Once again I'll repeat, when you are calculating stock of raw material, only you have to consider raw material price, and creditors when you are calculating only consider raw material price. When you are considering work in progress, 50 and 100% is given, you have to make it by 4, otherwise you have to take like 170 directly, 1,04,000 in it, 170 into 2 divided by 52 has given 50% and 100% we need. That's why 3 part, raw material, direct labor and overhead. Then finished goods you have to consider 170, that is total price. Debtors also you have to consider 170. The answer of net working capital is 49,66,500.